Okay, so for algebra, for next few weeks, we need to talk about factoring quadratics. And before we do factoring quadratics, let's remind ourselves what factoring numbers is. So here's example 2 times 3. Those are two factors of 6. Or another example is 6 times 1. That's another example of factors. So these right here, these are factors of 6. Factors of 6. So if I want to factor any number, if you remember, we can do this. Factoring could be 2 times 6. Or we can go with some more complicated number, 24. Factoring, well, I can do 12 times 2. I can do this. And I keep going until I reach the smallest factor, like a prime factors, but I don't have to. The factoring is pretty much just to know that factoring is breaking number down in 2 factors or 3 factors. So yes, 2, 3, 6, and 1 are all factor of 6, or 2, 2, 2, and 3, not 6, are factors of 24. So that was easy for factoring simple numbers. But then when we start working with polynomials, we can factor out polynomials. Here's an example. Here's simple polynomial, 2x plus 4. To factor this one out, all I'm doing is looking for common factor. I can break it up. 2 times x and 4 is actually 2 times 2. So I'm breaking down factors and I see what's common factor. Common factor is going to be 2 here and 2. So common factor for this expression, it has to be 2 is first factor and whatever's left is second factor, x plus 2. So they have 2 in common. First factor, second factor. Just like 2 and 3 up here, we have 2 is the first factor, x plus 2 is the second factor. Okay, here's another. Here's our expression. It's a polynomial. It's trinomial because it has 3 terms, and we want to factor it. Again, what we're looking for? We're looking for common factor. Well, this one has x, and this one, so this one doesn't have. These two numbers, they have nothing in common. So the only thing I can do, the only common factor I see is x here and x here. In other words, let me break it down. X times x plus 2 times x plus 3. So all I can do, I can say that for these two terms right here, common factor is x. So other one, first one has x left and second one has 2 left. Plus 3. So that's best I can do for that example. Here's a last, more complicated trinomial again. 1, 2, 3. 3 parts, so it's called trinomial. It's technically binomial because you see you can add these two together. But again, because I'm factoring, I need to look for what's in common. Let me break this down. This breaks down. Second breaks down into this, and third term breaks down into this. All I can see, the common factors are x in each term has common factors. So that's it. I can do that. X is common for all 3 terms. So what's left? This x. What's left here? 2x. What's left here? Plus 3. Of course, I can simplify even further, but this I just want to show how we can factor things out.